Flapper sighed and flopped down onto the soft grass. All the other rabbits were out playing and having fun, but Flapper didn't want to join them. Why? Well, just look at him. He was different. He was the only rabbit in the whole forest with very long ears that would flap in the air with every hop. The other rabbits thought he was silly, and they would always laugh and point at him whenever he tried to play with them. "Why don't you flap your ears slower, Flapper? It looks silly," they'd tease. So now he just stayed by himself, sitting under his favorite old oak tree and gazing at the clear sky, dreaming of a world where he could fly like the birds. "Oh, how I wish I could fly," he often said. And with each sigh, his long ears drooped a little more. One day, as Flapper sat there sighing and flapping his ears, he didn't notice when a little butterfly landed on one of them. She was a beautiful butterfly with wings that shimmered in all the colors of the rainbow and gave off a gentle sparkle with every movement. "Hello," she said softly. Flapper jumped and looked at her. "Oh, I'm sorry," she said. "Did I scare you?" "Why, yes," stammered Flapper. "I didn't see you there." "Are you lost, little butterfly?" "My name is Glitter," she said, "and yes, I am a bit lost. I was chasing a shiny dewdrop, and I got separated from my family." "I'm Flapper," he replied. He wanted to ask her why she landed on him, but he didn't want to seem rude. Glitter looked at him with kindness in her eyes. "Are you all right, Flapper?" I'm fine," he lied. He felt anything but fine. He didn't like living in the forest. He wished he could live somewhere else where he wouldn't be laughed at for his big ears. "Oh, I wish I could fly," he sighed. "Then I wouldn't have to live here anymore." Glitter tilted her head and asked, "Why not? Is something wrong? The other rabbits laugh at me because of my ears. They say I'm silly and slow. I wish I could just disappear." Glitter felt sorry for him. She knew what it was like to feel different. "But your ears are beautiful, Flapper. They make you special, he repeated. He didn't believe her, but he also didn't want to upset her. "I'm going to find my family now," she said. "Will you come with me?" Flapper couldn't believe his ears. "Me? But I can't fly. Don't worry, I'll help you." Glitter flew in front of him and said, "Now hop fast and I'll fly in front of you." Flapper wasn't sure if this was a good idea, but what did he have to lose? So he took a deep breath and started hopping after her. To his surprise, he found that his long ears seemed to help him jump higher and farther. He could feel the wind rushing past him, and for the first time, he felt free. Suddenly, Flapper rose higher than usual. His ears were flapping intensely, and because of the speed of the air, he started to feel like he was floating a little. He cried out, "Glitter, I'm flying, I'm flying." Flapper kept hopping, and soon he would be out of the forest. As for Glitter, who was flying ahead of him, she suddenly saw a large swarm of butterflies flying in the distance. She knew they were her family, but then she remembered Flapper. "He helped me when I was sad, and now we're friends. But my family must be worried sick about me. What should I do?" Flapper looked at Glitter and saw her hesitation. He followed her gaze and saw the colorful swarm of butterflies in the distance. He immediately understood. "Is that your family, Glitter?" he asked, his voice filled with a mix of happiness for her and a little sadness for himself. Glitter landed on his nose and said, "Yes, they are. But I don't want to leave you. You're my friend." Flapper smiled. He was really happy for her. "You have to go, Glitter. Your family misses you just as much as you miss them. We'll be okay." He knew he would miss her, but he also knew that he couldn't hold her back from her own happiness. "Just promise you'll visit," he added. Glitter's tiny heart swelled with gratitude. She looked at Flapper, his big ears no longer a source of shame, but a symbol of their friendship. "I promise," she said. "And remember, your ears aren't just for flapping. They help you jump higher and see the world in a different way. You're the most special rabbit in this whole forest." With a final, sparkling flutter, Glitter soared into the sky, joining her family. Flapper watched them fly away, feeling a warmth he had never felt before. He was no longer just the rabbit with the long ears. He was Flapper, the friend of the beautiful butterfly. From that day on, Flapper no longer hid by the old oak tree. He would hop and play with the other rabbits, and when they saw his long ears flap in the air, they would no longer laugh. Instead, they would say, "Look at Flapper go, he's so fast." And every once in a while, a single, shimmering butterfly would land on his long ear, a silent promise from a friend who never forgot him. Flapper would close his eyes, feeling the gentle tickle, and know that his long ears were a gift, the very things that had brought him his best friend.